Evening folks, and you's come for a blether. So I was up at Rait a few weeks ago and I bought the Puma White Hunter sheath knife, and I've been doing a bit of work on it, on the sheath. Been feeding it and cleaning it, putting new leather thong on it at the bottom and at the top here for retaining the knife through the eyelet at the top. Had to do a couple of wee repairs on the sheath as well. This slit for the stud here was a wee bit weak. The hole had been elongated over years and use, so I have stuck in a wee bit of red leather at the back and here, and it's made the hole tighter because it's kind of gave a wee bit of extra thickness to that, and when it's in now it stays on. Cleaned up the brass as well a bit. I've not done too much to it. There's a lot of dinks, and don't know if the dog's had a chew of that at some point. Possibly has. Puma's still there, showing up quite well. And like I say, I've added this new leather retention thong, and you can still see that White Hunter there, 6377 is the model. I had to cut the serrations again with a wee file because they were all worn away, been sharpened out. There's still a lot of scratches in it, but I've improved it greatly. I think it was sharpened on the step, whoever had it, and cleaned up the stag handle a bit. There's a lot of rust on this, and on the top here it popped a wee bit because the rust had swollen inside the handle. So I cleaned that up as best I can. I've got a wee bit of epoxy on that side, but shining okay. Just a wee dark spot there. You would need to take these off and try and do that again, but that's a wee bit beyond my interest. So it's back working again. All the brass all polished up. Very nice bit of hunting history. This knife was designed by, got it written down, the East African Professional Hunters collaboration. They collaborated on this knife and designed it, 5 of them or so. It was also carried by pilots and aircrew in the Vietnam War. Not sure if it was this model or not. There's a different one with another sheath where the eyelets on this side for the thumb. I'm not sure what model they carried, and I'm not sure of the age of this either because I've not got a serial number on here, so that would be interesting to find out if any of you know by the sheath or by the knife itself the kind of age it is. Paid up for the knife, not probably its full value, but paid a good wee bit for it because I knew what it was, and nice thing to have. So that'll go in my box beside its pals. I won't be wandering around with that on my hip, but it'll be there, and if the opportunity arises to have it out and about, I will. But it'll be a nice thing to have in the box, bring it out from time to time and have a wee look. So that's the Puma White Hunter from Rait, with a wee bit of attention to detail, a lot of leather conditioner, saddle soap on the sheath, and I think it's looking okay. Also done another wee repair, sorry, on the inside of this stud. This stud had kind of worn a bigger hole, so I glued a wee patch in. Don't know if you can see in there at all. I glued a wee patch in behind it with super glue, and it's working a treat, and it's firmed that little stud up. So that's quite nice. Pleased with that. I had saw this years and years ago when I was a youngster. I was always into the outdoors when I was young, and this was an unattainable item then, because I think, don't know what they were then, probably 300 quid, but these are about £500 new now for variations of this. So pleased to have that, and I'm quite pleased with my wee restoration I've done on it. So we'll catch up soon for more blethers.